Hello, my name is Kodo Nishimura. I am a Buddhist monk, a makeup artist, and also an LGBTQ activist. As a makeup artist, I have worked with celebrities, singers, and also at the backstage of Miss Universe competition. As a Buddhist monk, well, I was born in this temple, but when I was young, I didn't want to be a Buddhist monk. People often ask me, okay, so you have to be a monk, right? Are you going to inherit the temple? And I hated that they expected what I will become in the future. I had questions like, why do we have to chant? And how can we be saved? And do I have to shave my head? I hated Buddhism. So you might be wondering why I became a makeup artist and also a Buddhist monk. Today I will talk about a hope that I discovered through the process of becoming a makeup artist and also a Buddhist monk. When I was young, I loved pink and Disney princesses. At kindergarten, I used to wrap a cloth around my head and loved twirling. Not only I role-played as Cinderella, but I also helped other girls to look like Cinderella. There were many handmade skirts, so I would tell them to wear one around their waist and another one around their head. By helping other girls to look like Cinderella, I felt like their fairy godmother. At elementary school, I started to hang out with the boys as well. Wrestling, playing with mini cars. With the girls, I was playing with Barbie dolls. I felt that I can communicate and empathize with both boys and girls. Boys are often associated with blue and girls with pink, but I felt like purple, blue, and pink mixed together. One time, all of the students needed to order paint set for art class, and the only options were either blue or pink. I couldn't identify myself with blue, and I didn't want to get pink either. I wish there was a purple option. This gap between boys and girls became bigger as I grew older. At high school, the boys were only hanging out with the boys, and the girls were only hanging out with the girls. Boys were always talking about baseball, and I didn't even care to learn the rules. The girls were always gossiping about the boys, so to have me in their group was so not cool. So I became isolated. I didn't feel that I'm man enough or woman enough. I wasn't either blue nor pink. I felt like a different type of gender, maybe like yellow. I was looking for an environment where I can live as myself. At that time, I started watching a lot of American movies because I thought maybe in the US, I can be myself. People will respect me for who I am. So after graduating from high school, I decided to study at a college in Boston. My life in Boston became much freer. I started wearing makeup as well. I bought my first eyeliner and mascara. Because in Boston, a makeup counter, really made up men and really glittered transgender women would sell them, so I felt welcome to do. When I was in Japan, the clerk would try to help me, but she would ask me, okay, so is it for your mother or your girlfriend? And I couldn't say it was for me. So I didn't play with makeup in Japan. But I learned that makeup can actually make me confident. Another happy thing, I made a friend. I was so happy because I didn't have any friends at high school. But I noticed there was something wrong with her makeup. She was putting on blue eyeshadow without looking at a mirror. So there was a gap between her eyelash and the eyeshadow. I wasn't an expert of makeup back then, but I knew that it was a big no-no. So one night, I decided to do her makeup. When I did her makeup, she transformed so much and we were both so excited. She was like, oh, I look like this? She was a shy person, but I could feel her confidence was lifted. And what was so interesting was that even after the makeup was washed away, her confidence was not washed away. It was still there. At that time, I only knew how to do eyeliner and mascara, but if I know how to do eyeshadow, foundation, or lipstick, I knew I could make her even more confident. My fairy godmother spirit was burning up, and that was the beginning of my makeup artistry. Later, I moved to New York to study at art school. That's when I started to assist a makeup artist. Living in New York, where everybody is so diverse, the culture is so colorful, I realized that everybody is different, so it's okay to be me. I gained confidence to dress myself freely, including wearing jewelry and heels. After graduating from the art school, I was thinking, what should I do with my life? Because I was born in a temple, inheriting the temple was one of the options. But I didn't know enough about Buddhism. So in order to solve all the questions I had, I decided to join the monk training. When I joined the monk training, it was tough. We had to wake up at around 5:30 every morning and chant really loud with our legs crossed. Namu Shishin Kimyorai. Like this for about an hour to 2 hours, 5 times every day for 2 to 3 weeks. So I lost my voice and I was coughing. But the teacher was so scary and he would yell at me to chant loud. One time I went to the restroom and I spat and I saw blood. We also learned about many precepts, such as monks, do not wear makeup, do not wear accessories, do not watch dance, do not listen to music, and do not sleep on high beds. Really? Are these relevant today? It sounded so illogical to me. And I wear makeup and heels. Do I have to quit being who I am once I become a Buddhist monk? We also learned about many choreographies and rituals. And I noticed some of them are divided into man and woman. But I don't know if I'm a man or woman. I might be both. I thought by me becoming a Buddhist monk, I might degrade the impression of Buddhism. Maybe I'm going to offend the other monks because of my existence. Then I don't want to be a monk. In the end of the training, there was a well-known, well-respected master who came to our temple to teach. So I decided to ask him. He said, the most important message of Buddhism is that everybody can be equally saved. Sexuality, gender, it doesn't matter. Also, Japanese Buddhism has evolved, and some of the monks are also teachers, also doctors, and they wear watches or different clothing depending on what they do. So if it helps you to spread the message of equality, I don't think you wearing something shiny as a problem. I was saved by his logical, flexible, and forward-thinking answer. As I was struggling, I know there are many people who are feeling obligated to fit into either man or woman, or feeling pressured to have to follow the rules. He also talked about Amida Sutra. It talks about heavenly Pure Land. And it says, red lotus flower should shine in red, blue lotus flower should shine in blue, yellow lotus flower should shine in yellow, and white lotus flower should shine in white. Which means all the diverse people, all the different personalities, they should shine in their own color. When I was hating Buddhism for about 20 years, I learned that Buddhism was actually supporting me since 2,000 years ago. By this process of becoming a Buddhist monk and a makeup artist, I discovered that there is a hope and potential hidden in unique colors. For example, I used to feel like purple because I am both blue and pink. I am both man and woman. If purple exists, it can be a bridge between blue and pink. It can connect different people. Another example, I also felt like yellow. If yellow exists, by collaborating with blue, it can create green. If yellow exists, by collaborating with pink, it can create orange. And orange and green are the colors that were not possible if not for yellow. I used to feel inferior of my sexuality and try to hide it, but I noticed that because I am different, I can be a hope or potential. The key is to realize that our own unique color is a hope and it's a great thing. And now I found my mission. My mission is to protect all the colors of different people and help them to shine in their own color. I started doing LGBTQ friendly makeup seminar. I have an opportunity to help a transgender woman shine in her own color. As a Buddhist monk, I have started talking that everybody and anybody can be equally saved at different temples. I might be using new makeup cosmetic product or ancient old Buddhist wisdom, but I'm using them with the same spirit. And there is something only I can do because I am both makeup artist and a Buddhist monk. So now I would like to ask you, what is your true color and how do you want to shine in your own color?